Hello everyone, I'm Ferlon Webster Jr. with MRC-TV. If you've been watching the news lately, I am more than sure you've heard about the Migrant Caravan making its way from Central America through Mexico, with its destination ultimately being the United States. In light of the situation, we decided to come out and find out what people thought about the Migrant Caravan. Should we let people in? Should we turn them away? Let's find out. What do you think of the Migrant Caravan making their way to the U.S. right now?
I feel the word caravan dehumanizes the group of people who are coming. When I hear that, that sounds really scary. But when I watch the TV and I see the faces of those people who are so desperate to come to our country, my heart goes out to them.
I'm really actually pretty concerned about it. I'm concerned it's going to become a confrontation between the current administration and the people who are trying to come to the United States and get in?
Well, I have a multitude of different thoughts, but initially what comes to mind is, we're predicated on being a compassionate country. We're a country that's based off of immigration. That's what we are, that's who we are.
I believe that we should at least work with these people to see if we can help them in any way.
The issue is there are many people fleeing gang violence in Honduras, and this is a sign that there are a lot of really serious issues in Honduras, and the U.S. needs to maybe be helping them more.
You've heard about the Migrant Caravan?
Sure, of course.
Okay. And what do you think about the caravan?
I think it's people looking for a better life. I'm on their side. Hope they find the right place.
If the caravan reaches to the U.S. border, what do you think should happen?
That's a problem. I'm not entirely sure what should happen.
These people are stuck between a rock and a hard place. They can't go back because of the violence, and I just feel like we have a responsibility to help.
I think we need to at least evaluate whether or not we should let them in. I mean, they're making a huge effort to leave where they're at now, and it's not because their life is good there.
That's not an easy journey for anyone to make. It's not like they got first class tickets on Greyhound or flying in here, and you know what I mean? They're going through some dire situations to run from something. Am I concerned with the influx of immigrants coming to the country and things of that nature? Of course I am. But am I concerned to the point where I feel like there shouldn't be due process or a manner in which they ensure that those in need are being helped to the best of our ability and knowing what they can do for this country once they're assimilated to society, as long as they follow those rules? I'm a proponent of it.
If these people make it all the way to the U.S. border, what do you think the U.S. should do?
We need to open our doors. The reality is that we are a country made up of immigrants, and that these are people who are coming because they're escaping desperate situations where there's high crime, they're poor, they're not getting the care they need or the help they need. They want to come someplace safe, and I think we need to be the safe refuge for them.
Are you saying by any means necessary let them in, or do you think a vetting process would be good?
I think for right now in this current administration, we have such angst and animosity towards immigrants. I think we would do them a disservice if we didn't vet and try to give them a protocol for entering our country so everybody feels comfortable that when they're here, that they're here on equal footing.
Do you think their approach right now, getting an illegal start in the U.S. would be a good idea?
Well, I think the U.S. should work with them to try to bring them in legally in a humanitarian way, and that's what this country was founded on. So, I don't know how much you could do to stop somebody who's desperate to start a new life.
So on one hand, no, coming here illegally, I'm not a proponent of that. But if you have dire situations, I'm a proponent of giving you an opportunity to be heard. And we have a country big enough that can consume everyone who comes and basically vet them accordingly.
Turn them away or bring them in?
Well, not all 7,000. Screen them and judge their worthiness to enter the United States.
So you don't think just let them all in no matter what?
No, I don't think that. I am the son of immigrant grandparents, so I totally sympathize with their situation, but the fact that there's, 7,000, 8,000 of them at this point, it's kind of problematic.
Is this a reason you think to build a wall?
Listen, building a wall. You can't build a wall big enough. You can't build a wall big enough to keep people out. When people are desperate, they're going to find any way possible to get above, below, around a wall.
I think the wall is a stupid idea. It's like, yeah, you can build as many walls as you want and people get around it. Look at the Berlin Wall.
In Israel, they've shown that you build a wall and people tunnel underneath it. There's hundreds of tunnels under these walls. So the wall is not going to help.
Do you think this is a reason to let our borders down?
No, I don't think we let our borders down. I think what we do is we have, again, protocols and process for helping people go in and out of our country.
Do you think there's a solution to this whole situation?
I think ultimately it's to improve their situation at home.
One of the solutions is working with the government of Honduras, Guatemala, Mexico, to make sure that these migrants, the issues there that they're fleeing are dealt with.
I think we have to really start to provide equal opportunities for all our voices to be heard. We're a nation that's made up on this belief that we elect people who represent us, and I don't feel like we're in that place any longer. I think we've moved away from that, and we have a very partisan approach to dealing with our decision making and policy making, and so we've become polarized. So I think immigration's just one symptom of a bigger problem, and the bigger problem is we really need to get rid of the walls between our parties. It's not a Republican answer, it's not a Democratic answer, it's a right answer. And the right answer is reaching across the aisle and making sure we're working together to find solutions that provide a safe and rewarding America for all of us.
So as you see, the perspectives here were pretty liberal, but people didn't see a need to bring everyone in without first vetting them. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow us on Twitter, and like us on Facebook. Out on the street for MRC-TV, I'm Ferlon Webster Jr.